Back now on Triad Today, and I guess everybody watching and in the sound of my voice will say, gee, we know that the economy is rough for some people and we don't know where it's headed. And what about stability? And I just happen to bring in an expert who's going to help us through that topic. With me right now, Rich Schmidt. He's Chief Financial Officer for Inmar Intelligence. Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate you having me.
Before I get to the things I really want to ask you about, just remind folks who might have just moved in the area what Inmar is and does and how it impacts their daily lives.
Yeah, so I could spend a lot of time talking about that, but I think the easiest way to describe Inmar is we are what's commonly referred to in the industry as a tech-enabled service provider. So that's a fancy way of saying we use technology solutions to help our clients do things more efficiently.
Right.
And we've got over 15,000 clients across the country. We service grocery retailers, retail pharmacies, hospitals.
And of course, if I'm a customer of one of those, you got millions of people that are, involved with the transactions that you help. That's
right.
Just great. What's very quickly, what's your background? Because we haven't had you on the show before. What's your background and why you have an interest in this area?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started my career in public accounting. I've been with Inmar for over 23 years. I've been the CFO for about 9. And, really in my role as the CFO, ultimately my job is to make sure that Inmar is deploying its capital and human resources to maximize value creation. And that's, for all of our stakeholders. So that starts with our clients, then our associates and our shareholders.
I think it's safe to say that Inmar Intelligence has always sort of had one common mission, which is that, you want to improve the lives of consumers. You want to make businesses work smarter. And I get all that. But let's go back to this economy thing. Mm-hmm. The status of our economy right now, is that having any kind of impact on your ability to perform your mission?
It's interesting. We're somewhat fortunate in that our clients are really looking to us as an avenue for how they're able to be more efficient. And so, what we're striving to do every day with our associates is to make sure that we're getting better at what we do and delivering that value every day. And so we have a mantra of saying, hey, get 1% better every day. Obviously, that's not a linear movement always, but that's our goal, and we're pretty successful at it. In doing so, during these uneven economic times, our clients really lean into that with us.
Yeah, and I guess just to keep going with that theme, with a high rate of inflation, high interest rates, give me an example. How would you help a client sort of improve their financial stability? How would that happen?
Yeah, so really it's two ways. Number one, we are oftentimes when a new client comes to us, they're typically saving money in deploying our services as opposed to doing things themselves.
Gotcha.
And whether that's taking costs out because of our ability to work between other trading partners that they work with, or it's simply because we're able to do it more efficiently because we have more scale. So we have clients that range in size from Fortune 100 all the way to emerging brands, many of which are in the Triad. So even for the big companies, we're often able to save them substantially in terms of the effort they have to expend.
Well, now, how are these things I mentioned, like high interest rates, inflation, how is that impacting consumer confidence and consumer spending, and what can you do to sort of mitigate risk in that area?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a big issue, obviously, for consumers today, right? So both the inflationary environment and interest are sort of the double whammy that are taking money out of consumers' pockets. Inflation over the last 18 months has often been over 10%. It's still, while it's eased off, it's still double or triple what the Fed's 2% target rate is.
Right.
The result of that is consumers are paying more for everything. Variable interest rates on their credit cards, their mortgages. They have to go get a new car loan. That's also taking money out of their pocket, and that ultimately results in less money for discretionary spending.
Right.
So the things we're doing in addition to making our clients more efficient is we are delivering savings through our clients, through our retail clients to consumers. And in 2023, our digital coupon platform is on pace to deliver $10 billion of savings to consumers across the country.
That's just for me. No, that's for the millions.
You clip every day. You get your piece of it.
Well, no, seriously. That's the way to do it in helping people save money. Up on screen, Inmar.com is the general website you can go to for more information. Rich, will you come back sometime?
Absolutely.
Thanks for all your help and helping me understand this.